Alrighty then. Let me just make sure we're good. Alright, good. Alrighty then. What's going on there, people? ETX. I'm your host, ETX. And you are watching another ETX Live. And once again, we're going to be talking about the LCU, recent events in the LCU, which have been quite exciting over the last couple days. Old Savage. Oh boy. Savage. I hate to say it, but like everyone says, when every time somebody leaves the LCU, she gone. I like Savage though, but I'm just saying. And you know, I've always liked Savage. I used to watch her back on Milkers. When it was her on Roxy and what the hell is her name? I can't think of it offhand. Yeah, I'm just having a. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, we are back. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there. Never had that issue before. Like I said, I always stream uh, from OBS. I mean, I use that for my camera and everything and my audio to YouTube. But you can also stream just straight from YouTube Studio. And it was perfectly clear, like it always is in OBS. And then in YouTube Studio, it looked the same. But then when I pulled up the stream on another account, just the YouTube stream, it looked like shit. And I don't know why. Um, but anyway, we're back. We're back in black. All right. It's only 2 in the morning. We're all good here. LCU never sleeps, though, right? So, so like I said, I've been, watching Savage ever since she came into the LCU on Psycho Mom. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. I was having a complete brain fart. Yes, ever since she was on Milkers, Savage, Roxy, and Psycho Mom. And, and then that, there's been so many changes in the LCU. All these shows exchange, go through so many hosts. But yeah, I always liked it when it was them. Uh, but Savage has been on Queens for like the last I don't know since Gigi left the last two or I don't know how long it's been. Man, time flies. A couple months, and the show's been relatively good, no problems or anything. Um, but behind the scenes, Savage has been struggling. I guess you could say to make it work for her uh, to do the show, around her schedule and not with her grandchildren and whatnot. Um, but I mean, the show's been great with her on. I liked it with all the hosts. I didn't start watching when they very first started back in December. With you know, uh, what was it? God, what's going on right now? You know who they are. Anyway, I started watching like the first week of January or something like that. Um, yeah, I am just having all sorts of brain farts tonight. Help me out. The Voldemort. uh, oh my goodness. If I saw it, god damn, man. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. I started watching when it was uh, Becky and Tina, and then obviously everything that happened with Becky, and then after Becky, it was Gidgy. Well, first it was just Tina, really, and then Mike here and there, whatever, and then it was Gidgy for a bit, and the show worked. Um, no, not no. I'm talking about when Queens first started. Viper. I mean, yeah, when Queens first started last December. So December uh 24, 2024. It was my God, what the hell is her name? The girl that fucking incest with her dad. I just can't think of her name. She's sexy as hell too, though. She's fucking crazy, but she's cute. I can't think of her name. If I were to look it up, I'd think of it. I mean, I'd see it, but Grace Thorpe. Thank you, man. Yeah, Thorpe, Grape Thorpe. Yes. Um. So yeah. Because that ended like very quickly and all that. I remember when they were uh, when they were talking about Queens before it was Queens, and Grace Thorpe went to Tina's house. Do you remember that? It was really weird. She was like in a Mike video. Yeah, that girl was there too. And like Grace Thorpe went to Tina's house, and she was just being like real weird with her, and she was like completely comfortable. The house didn't bug her, nothing like that. And there was a point where Tina was sitting on her couch, and Grace was like sitting on top of the couch behind Tina, and like Tina was like sitting between her legs. And then like Grace was sitting behind her on the couch, like playing with her hair. It was so weird. She reminded me, if you ever saw, it's one of the Texas Chainsaw movies. It's not. It's an origin story of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I think it's just called. I think it's called. I think it's just called Texas Chainsaw, not Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but it's the origin story of Leatherface. It's pretty cool. It's like they're all mental patients in the beginning of the movie, and there's like a little group of them that escapes, and the one guy, the bigger dude, they make you think is Leatherface, but it turns out to be the other dude who was actually normal looking and all this stuff. Anyway, it turned out to be him at the end of the movie. But there's this girl in the mental institution with them, and when they end up escaping, she's a straight up fucking killer. She's a necrophiliac, all this shit. But she kind of Grace looks like her. And like when she went to Tina's house, and how she wasn't bothered by anything, and the way she was acting and shit, like kind of like sexual and stuff, it 100% reminded me of that girl from that movie. I just thought it was funny. But yeah, I never caught it when they first started in December. I came around. I started watching in January. But anyhow, so yeah, we'll fast forward until Savage came on, and the show has been fine the last couple months. They've had some really good episodes and whatnot, some really good streams. But like I said, Savage has been struggling a bit behind the scenes with juggling her life around with her grand kids and stuff like that uh, to be able to get on there and everything. Well, that combined with apparently her thinking that a lot of the people in the LCU don't like her, don't care for her like other hosts and whatnot. I don't know exactly. That and getting one guide by people in chat like on a daily basis. Um, Hold on a second. Let me flip this so I can see chat. I have chat on my OBS and the stream pulled up, but I just want to make sure I can see. Be sure to like the stream, by the way. And also, real quick, before I go any further, non-monetarily, the way you can help the channel out is obviously liking the stream, sharing the stream, comment down below in chat. That counts as engagement. Being subscribed, hitting the notification bell, setting it to all, so that way you get notified every time I upload a new video, a new short, or go live like right now. And I'm also going to do a gaming stream in a bit after this as well. Probably some more Red Dead or some more Call of Duty. They have a new game in Call of Duty, a Fallout, like Battle Royale. It's pretty cool. And yeah. All that is free, doesn't cost you anything. And I always say, think of how many times a day you tap your phone screen or click your mouse a day. Thousands, right? So these few things that I asked for, just a few little taps or clicks. Doesn't cost you anything. It's free of charge. However, monetarily, if you have a little donato and the mood strikes you, Since I am not monetized yet, even though I'm like this close, I actually hit the first tier of monetization, the threshold for the first tier of monetization. I'm over the 3,000 watch hours in the analytics side. But in the earn side, YouTube is like 500 fucking hours behind. So I'm just waiting for fucking YouTube to get caught up. Go figure. Um, but so you're not able to super chat yet, but you could via Cash App, which I have up here on screen at ETX666. And when you send whatever you send, there's an option to leave a message. So that message in turn becomes your super chat, to which obviously I will read live and respond to live, shout you out, answer your question, whatever. If you want to come up on panel, I'm not on Discord right now or anything, but that's always a possibility. Okay, so but other than that though, uh, channel subscriptions, super chats, and merch should be unlocked like any time now. I'm just waiting for YouTube to catch up. And real quick, I guess I talk about that real quick with the channel memberships. The perks of that, whether I'll make like a few tiers. It's not going to be anything crazy, $5-10 a month, whatever. Um, and the perks of it will be members only or early members only early access content to either long form videos or whatever, members only live streams, regular streams, hangout streams like this, members only gaming streams to where you can not just watch the game you stream, but I'll allow members to come in the lobby with me on say Call of Duty, and we could so that way members we could play the game together at the same time, and you're on mic and you're streaming at the same time. So it's pretty cool. It's kind of unique. A lot of big streamers do that, but not necessarily. They do like open lobbies. It's kind of there's different ways of doing it, but that's the idea. And of course, this all plays into if people are actually fucking watching the goddamn streams. I need to start like streaming on multiple platforms at once or something because I need to do something to bring some more people in. I don't know. I don't know. I'm around 1130 subs, but I don't know. Something has to give with these numbers. But thank you though. I appreciate that. But anyway, so that's all that. Moving on to just the last couple days. So anyway, so she's been struggling behind the scenes and whatnot, and people in chat have been bothering her. You know, it's easy, I guess, when you try to say don't let chat bother you or let the comments bother you. I guess it's easier said than done. I've even said that to people before. However, when I see a comment I don't like on my own videos, of course you react. You don't want to see anything negative on something that you created and you put out there, and that you put time and energy into, and then you put it out there for the sole purpose of entertaining people. And then to see negative feedback on that, of course, it's not a good feeling, right? And especially while you're live, of course, you really wouldn't want to see that either. But I suppose it's a little bit different with the kind of numbers that they have. It's kind of a different, you know what I'm saying? I guess you could just not read it or react to it. What I've learned, because if you recall with me, I had some issues like that a while back. With Becky's like people, and I was baited and reacted, and I kind of freaked out a little bit. It wasn't even a crash out; it was very, very minor, but it was blown way out of context. So I could see how a big crash out can be way blown out of proportion and stuff, But yeah, it's easy. It's much easier to, if you see it, just block them. Don't say anything because they want reaction. That's the whole point of OBS, you fucking son of a bitch. My OBS gets a fucking reaction, but that's the whole reaction. They want a reaction out of you that gives them fuel to keep going. And that's what happened in chat the other day, and that's what Savage did. Now, what's happening? Hold on a second. Let me refresh this. Alright. anything's going on with the stream, let me know. Okay, I pulled it up. I refreshed it. We look like we're cooking with peanut oil again. Oh my god, that's bright. So anyways, basically it started with, I guess, a few people talking shit, whatever, like some people do. Now I know Mike unbanned a bunch of people in chat, like everybody he banned, unbanned them the other day. So that probably played some role in this because people that were banned are now unbanned. So that probably plays a part. And so that plays a part in it. But it started with, I guess anyway, it started with somebody saying something or another about her grandkids. Now, I was watching, I've heard this talked about multiple times, and I was watching the whole time, and I didn't see anything that was said that was that bad. The only thing that I saw that was mentioned about her grandkids was something like, oh, you're streaming with your grandkids in the next room and yelling and stuff like that. Or maybe someone said something about her drinking and smoking when they're right there in the other room. Like yelling and screaming and swearing and drinking and smoking when they're in the other room. And then she's like, well, she was saying they weren't there or something, or she doesn't drink when they're there. I don't know. But whatever it was, she didn't even have to say anything to it. You know, that's why they say, if you, like, don't read, Mike always tells her, don't read the chat. Tells Tina, too. Like, Tina, because Tina does that a lot, too. She'll read shitty comments just in chat. And it was like, stop reading the chat. If they want to talk shit, put it on $10 or $20, and then we'll read it. Don't just read it in chat. You know, put a paywall behind it. If you want to talk shit, pay to talk shit. And a lot of people specifically, you know, don't know just to talk shit. You know, hate donos. Hate watching and hate donos. That's what it is. Yeah, haters are going to hate. Just ignore, yeah. You know, but like I said, it's easier said than done, especially live. That's totally different from, like, just a video you put out and then you go and see the comments later or whatever. But while it's happening, if you're live and if you're already irritated about something, I could see that happening. Like that one night in chat with me, it's only the only time it really happened. I reacted immediately, and I shouldn't have. I should have just pretended like I didn't even see it, and they would have been none the wiser, and I would have just blocked them, and like that would have been it. But you know, things happen. But yeah, so it started something like that. I don't know, like they talked about her, like I said, they mentioned, you know, because it's been talked about quite a bit already, which we're going to get to Keem's stream in a minute. The actual stream, this was on Queens, it was taken down immediately because there was multiple TOS and all this and that. And, you know, but basically, she started seeing this shit, reacted to it, then turned the gun on Michael and Tina, both, for no reason, and then, like, the entire LCU, basically. And then Mike crashed out on her because he was just building up the entire time. He was telling her the whole time, too, before this, to stop getting one-guyed by chat, because that's what it was happening, and I was even typing a chat. And I was doing it in uppercase, like, stop being one guy, you know, blah, blah. But she reacted, she crashed out, and then she turned on Tina and Mike both. Fucking OBS, you piece of shit! Going glitchy. Went glitchy for a second. But yeah, so she turned on them both. And then Mike crashed out on her. Stream ended, all this and that. And then she goes up on her personal channel, and I think the name of the stream was like, fuck everybody in the LCU, or something like that. And then Keem ended up calling her, told her, hey, he he didn't tell her to not stream. He just said, "Hey, uh, you know, I would advise you to hold off on streaming until whatever, because all it's gonna do, people are just gonna bait you into talking about it, and it's just gonna make it worse, and it's just gonna get worse." And that's exactly what happened. So that's exactly what happened. Uh, and I only saw though I didn't even see while she was live. I saw the notification, but I ended up honestly forgetting about it. And then the next day, I saw some other channel reposted like 20 minutes of it that Keem was on there. Because she also took that stream down. The last time I saw, I believe she completely quit. Let me see something. Open up Discord here. Let me try and at her. Yeah, no, she's still gone. And then she put out something. I believe it was on her YouTube. I think she put a post on her YouTube channel. That's what it looked like it was, because somebody posted it in the Discord chat. Where she put out like a whole long thing, quitting LCU. So. And yeah, it got real ugly on her stream. And then Keem went up there, and he was just trying to, whatever, and she ended up flagging one of Keem's channels, because one of the hosts, Twiggy, went up there and like was reacting to her talking shit about him, and then she pulled it up on her own stream and was talking all this shit about him talking shit and blah blah, but then flagged that channel even though it's Keem's channel. It's not the dude Twiggy that was streaming, it's Keem's channel. So I don't know what she was thinking there. And then she did the same thing that she flagged him for. She did the same exact thing, including a bunch more TOS violations on her own channel. So I don't know, Savage, what the fuck were you thinking, dude? Like, this whole thing was 100% avoidable. Damn, I keep got like an eyelash or something. So anyway, I'm gonna pull that up. I already have it queued up. Nope, I sure don't. I thought I did. Hold on. Keem streamed yesterday on Lookout Nuts for 4 hours. It was a 4-hour stream. So wait, let me pull this up here. And let me open up my stream so I could just keep an eye on it. Even though I have chat pulled up, I always keep it open anyway. Alright. The same thing like that. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. This over here. Actually, no, put this over here. Okay. Man, I had this all situated before. There we go. Alrighty then. Get your popcorn out. Already, or whatever you want to do. Now, obviously, we're not going to watch this whole thing. That's not what you do. And I could, but I'm not going to. Let me just keep this over here. Alright, and so here we go.
Alright, skirt. Bank app open, got a screenshot of Chase. Fans in the chat typing LCU.
Completely.
Enemies whispery amplifies it. Turns quiet rumors to a cannon riot. Speak from the chest or stay off my seat.
Am I sounding nice and clear to everyone out there? Look, yesterday there was a massive crash out on Queens. A massive crash out. Things got completely out of control. And then I seen something happen that I've seen so many times. I seen Savage get into an argument or get into a debate with someone, right? And then I seen false narratives be created. I seen a story being told that wasn't based on reality. And in this made-up story that was created, Savage was a victim.
By the way, if you happen to see this game, I know you keep tabs on me here or there, but he put the way he laid out this story was perfect. Keem, he may hire a lot of retards and do a lot of dumb shit, but he knows what he's doing. And he's very good at conveying stories into very comprehensive and entertaining at the same time. It's very comprehensive, very entertaining. It keeps you tuned in. Like when I watched this, the 4 hours flew by like that. So, I mean, yeah. So he that's a funny pause right there. But Keem, you know how to tell a story, dude. I said that in chat too, but yeah.
In this fake story that is not based on reality, Savage was attacked by everybody in the LCU, and that the LCU was out to get her. In this story that was being told, this imaginary fairy tale that was created and communicated to an audience, Savage
By the way, couple quick things for those of you watching on the VOD. See this right here? When I consume media online that I like, I hit the like button. I subscribe, and I turn notifications on. Couple clicks. Very easy to do. Continuing.
Savage was being treated incredibly unfairly by everyone around her. Savage was being set up to fail. Savage was the victim of everybody in the LCU attacking her family, everybody in the LCU attacking her husband, her grandchildren. Savage was the victim in this, again, fairy tale, not based on reality, was the victim of everybody sexually harassing her. Now, if that story was true, we could all say, well, shit, I'm on Savage's side.
2 times isn't too fast, I don't think. I think it's about good enough.
And she's a victim of everyone attacking her. But it's not. And that's why I'm doing the stream, to do a reality check. All right? I understand you're going through menopause, right? And it sucks, right? But this situation isn't different than any other fucking situation that we've ever seen with you. All right?
However, that's another tactic in storytelling. That's for a couple reasons. Pausing between sentences when you're telling a story makes you think about what's being said more, and it also, well, it's a few things. It makes it more suspenseful. It keeps you thinking about what's being said. It makes it more entertaining because you're waiting for the next tidbit, and it also gives you a couple seconds to play forward in your head of what you're saying next. So, pausing in between storytelling is a tactical move. But anyway,
I'm doing this stream not because I want to burn the bridge with Savage. I like Savage. I've always liked Savage. Last night she said on her stream, why were you always DMing me telling me to come back? Because I want you here. I like you. And I'm going to continue to like you.
Sorry to keep pausing. We'll go down to 1.5. It's a little too fast, I guess.
Even if we never work together again. But you need this. You desperately need this learning experience and this reality check. I am seeing someone whose name is Savage, right? Now that suggests that you're like some warrior and you're out there and you'll rip someone to shreds, right? That suggests a name of someone that's very strong. But I know you well, and I know it's the complete opposite. I know that you're incredibly weak. I know that those people in the chat can say something or somebody control you or somebody can fuck with you, and next thing you know, things are coming out of your mouth that will only damage you, Savage. They make you look like a liar, right? They make you look like, you're going in real life, that you're doxing, that you're all these things. I know because I see it, the weakness. When your back is up against the wall and you just start throwing false allegation, fake stories and this and that, and I'm going to sue you and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and we're going to find you and Joe's going to come get you and da-da-da-da. I'm seeing a desperate person that lost control. I'm seeing a weak individual. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing weakness, not strength. I'm going to go through what happened on Queens last night. I'm going to go through the stream that happened on the personal channel. And I'm going to show you reality. So without further ado, let's get into it. As you guys all know, I looked this up last night. Things went pretty fucking sour on Queens. Let me just find the notes here somewhere. God damn it, I thought I had it here, and now I can't find it. Let me see. 2 seconds. I think I linked it here. I need that 21-minute video on Queens. Can someone DM it to me? I know there's a host watching. Because we got to start there. I thought it was in the DMs with this person, but it's not there. There we go. Found it. Nope, that is not it. That is not it.
Made me fucking break my damn nail.
How could they?
I'm smoking. I don't get two fucks about these people, what they fucking think. I'm smoking all these cigarettes. Don't get two fucks.
That's fine.
I got so much shit in here to clean up now,
That's
you
fine.
bitches. You fucking bitches. You made me.
Okay. So she's going off right now, all right? Did Mike do anything to her? Did Tina do anything? Did any host in the LCU do anything to her? No. It was you guys in the chat. One of you fucks said something fucked up, and she got one guide, all right? That's how this starts, by getting one guide.
Get ready for you on Monday. Is
What?
it well, the punishment ready for you
No,
on
they
Monday?
want a show. Let me give them a show. Hell yeah, do a fucking show.
I like it. Do it more.
You damn straight I hate poor broke folks. I sure do. Fuck off. I got money sitting here, been sitting here. What you got, Phil?
Guys, so we're clear. She's talking about the people that don't donate but just talk shit.
That's all they do. Yeah.
And like Keem's about to say, Mike was trying to, he's trying to, convey that she's only talking about the people who don't donate and talk shit in chat. And he was trying to, he was keeping it cool. He was trying to slow her down. Tina was trying to slow her down, like in between, she'd make jokey comments and stuff like that. They were both trying to no avail. There was no stopping this. And also, she was drinking a bit, and that also played a role in this. She wasn't drunk, but she was getting buzzed. She was drinking the big cans of White Claw, the like double ones. So, I don't know. That played a role into it. It was just a combination of multiple things. IRL, behind the scenes stuff, in LCU stuff, alcohol, just built up frustration, and it just, like a volcano, So they're trying to put out the fire, and it just wasn't working. So, and Keem came up there at one point and she told Keem, fuck you, you know? So, I don't know. Well, continue on here.
Yeah. And don't spend 1 cent. But you know, I'm blocking all you motherfuckers. I'm gonna block all you motherfuckers. That's what I'm gonna do.
All right, that's what she should have done right off the bat, right? She just should have blocked the fucking idiots, right? But here's the thing, right? You
That's like I said. Don't even react to it. Just block them.
see Mike going over the top, right? To being like, hey guys, she's talking about the people that donate and just talk shit. You know, Mike's already trying to help her, right? Did Savage and any of the pirates that were on panel mention any of this? No, because they're very interested in telling you a fake story. But I'm gonna tell you the real story. This is a reality check. That's what this stream is.
Every one of you that don't donate, I'm gonna block all you broke ass bitches.
Can we get some help on aisle 5, please? We need to clean up. Damn, Savage.
I'm sick of it, Tina.
Yeah, and he's playing the stream in like 1.5 or something as well, and I'm playing this 1.5, so these parts are a little bit faster. But yeah, when she went on her own stream, she's like saying that she's in her safe space and whatever with her friends, but these people ain't her friends because, as you'll see in a bit, they're just making it worse. Like Keem was saying, a friend would tell you to stop. A friend would call you out on your bullshit, not egg you on to keep getting you to react, which is exactly what they did. I don't know who these people are she had up on a panel, but I could tell you that they're fucking retarded. So, and they sound fucking retarded too. When you see this, you'll see exactly what I mean. They all sound like fucking idiots. So, I don't know. And another thing, every single one of them had their cameras off. There's a rule. Well, more or less, it's like an unwritten rule. If you're gonna fucking, I mean, even though this was in an LCU, but still, if you're gonna come up a panel, fucking cam up. Just no camera shit. The fuck out of here.
Okay, hold it. You goddamn. Fuck them all. Ain't nobody coming in this motherfucker no more. Unless you put a dog on it.
We have
Fuck
somebody
your ass.
waiting.
Who is
Oh.
it? Oh, right now, let me get him.
He left.
Oh, you pussy. You pussy. Look, nobody's in waiting. Imagine that.
Go ahead.
You cocksuckers. Who is this?
Matt.
What do you want? You better bring your best, bitch.
Hello, I am a big fan. Everybody here.
Dear God, get the fuck out, you retarded fuckface.
Yeah, whoever that was, they were retarded or some shit. I don't even know why they're like, unless they were joking or something. I don't know, but yeah.
Oh, have I done something like that in the past? Someone comes up slurring and they can't speak clearly. Yes, I have. All right. But I was wrong as hell for doing it. I'm sorry. That's just wrong. All right. So a guy comes up, right, has apparently some disability. All right? And that shit is wrong as hell, right? Like, come on, bro. That's wrong as hell.
I drug him out.
We can't even understand a goddamn word you fucking say, bro. Speed up.
I think that was pepper juice.
I don't give a fuck.
Damn, pepper juice ran out of juice, bro. He just sucked it all down.
I don't have time for retards. I don't have time for retards today. If you can't speed up your goddamn mouth, get the fuck out.
Oh my God, we're canceled. We're done. It's real. You too.
I mean,
Yeah, I feel I hate your dumb
again, everybody on this panel is laughing, right? Savage is crashing out. Nothing is that serious at this point.
stupid ass too.
Yeah, Phil.
Go smoke it up, bro. Go smoke some fent, bro.
Yes.
Go get the tinfoil, bro. Smoke it up. Oh, you fucking die, motherfucker.
Oh, we're canceled.
Okay. So now we've elevated the situation to I hope you die. I've been there. I said some shit like that before, but I mean, it's starting to get a little crazy.
Come on, do something. Get those in there. You fat
Make sure you
motherfucker.
slam it. Make sure you slam it, motherfucker. Make sure you slam it hard, bro. Make sure you slam it hard, okay? I hope there's air in the needle, bitch.
This is why you don't read the chat unless they send it
No,
up.
this is what they want. This is what they want. Like,
And again, Mike is still trying to help Savage in this scenario. Hey, Savage, this is why you don't read the chat unless they send a dono. All right? He's still trying to help. I mean, I'm confused. By the way, we do have TTS set up on here. So if anyone has thoughts and opinions, bring it to me.
they want to crash out. They want me
They're
crazy.
not paying for a crash out.
Pay, motherfuckers.
That's not going to make them. They're getting it free. Oh my God. She's going to lose an air in her teeth.
Suck my dick, Peach.
Bravado
Oh
on
my
the super
God,
chat
my
for $20.
big black-
About time.
Okay. So now now she has a big black wiener, which, I mean, it's getting a little out of control. All right? We already have one potential TOS violation.
Oh my goodness gracious. Alabama Black's like here. Mike, you better control this fucking shit. I can't. It's too late.
At
Bring it!
0 Rizzovi super chatted.
Goddamn, I'm giving too much shit. Fuck
Take
it.
2 hours.
Bring your best. Oh, you finally donated something private, pal. Oh, did you get your disability check the first of the month?
Actually put
fuckface freak.
this for you, Tina.
So now it's just straight up attacking fans. Now it's just go into war with donators, go into war with the people calling in. All right. Now it's literally Savage versus everybody at Queens, all right? It's already elevated to the point where the problem isn't the guy that made the comment, all right? The problem isn't him anymore. It's everybody in the chat.
Like there's nothing wrong with people to get disability checks, man.
There's not.
You're all fucking retarded. You can't even put you ain't even good enough to put fries in a bag at McDonald's, bro. You can never touch me, bro. Fuck off.
Wow, I feel like I'm in the projects right now. I'm getting ready to get some government cheese, make me grilled cheese.
I don't give a shit, Pepper Juice. I don't give two fucks. This is my room. I'll do what the fuck I want to in my room, my house. At least my name is on my fucking deed. Is yours? Probably not. You probably pay rent, bitch. I pay a fucking mortgage, bitch. I pay taxes, bitch. I pay property taxes, bitch. What's your name on? Nothing. I'm probably on a fucking lease that runs out in 12 months. Suck my dick.
Now, at this point, I can only imagine. I don't want to speak for Mike, but I can only imagine. At this point, Mike's probably starting to get a little bothered. Is he showing it? No, he's still sitting there. He's smiling. But, you know, the amount of money that people donate to support Locale Queens is astronomical. You know, Queens gets a shit ton of donations, a shit tons of memberships every single time they go fucking live, right? And now everybody in the chat is poor, all right? So it's starting to, I mean, you can kind of see where Mike's at right now. He's like, oh, this is getting kind of ugly.
Suck it hard, bitch.
Let me read these donos. Forza said, spoiled brat can't take 2 hours from her getting drunk on the weekend time. Dr. Money for 12 hours a week is too much. Gidgy appreciates every dollar he tries to actually put on his dough.
Oh, let her get her fat waddling ass over here and do it.
See, at this point, all right, at this point, the people in the Queens chat have identified the weakness in Savage, all right? At this point, they realize that she's on tilt, and the fans are going to donate and push her even farther. Any little weakness they see in her, and they're starting to do it now. They're bringing up Gidgy. Now,
bro, this ain't nothing yet, chat. This is nothing yet. Trust me. Just keep it going.
Something happened earlier in the stream, which unfortunately I don't have the footage for. They were talking about doing a weekend stream, and I popped in and I told them, you don't have to do a weekend stream, but you should. It's like smart, right? Because on weekends you can do these big events and make a bunch of money and whatnot. You know, I kind of left. Savage said she couldn't do the weekends the way I understand this. You know, I'm going off of hearsay because I didn't see it live. And apparently Gidgy stepped up to the plate and said that she would volunteer to do a weekend stream with Tina, right? And apparently what people are telling me, eyewitnesses, once this was said, Savage's whole mood changed, right? She was on edge. But the thing is, the audience, they're not really retards. They're not.
That was another thing. That was another, some more fuel to the fire. So Savage said, like what he just said, she can't stream on weekends because of the stuff with her grandkids, right? Taking care of her grandkids. She does it during the week and whatever with the weekend. She needs time with them or whatever. Gidgy offered her time, said, I'll come up and I'll do the show with Tina on the weekend for the weekend stream. She just offered. And then I heard others also that Savage even suggested Gidgy. So I don't know why. I don't know. So like I said, it was just a combination of a bunch of things. But yeah, you haven't seen the crash out yet. I mean, this is part of it. But once she did her own stream, that's where the real shit is. Obviously, we're not going to watch this whole thing, even though I kind of want to again. But I can't. I'm not going to. We'll skip ahead. But yeah, it's like you don't really want to miss anything. Like I said, I was glued. I was just glued to the screen.
Really stupid, right? They've identified that Gidgy working with Tina on the weekend is going to bother Savage. And that's why they're starting to donate and starting to gas up fucking Gidgy. Oh, Gidgy was the best. Gidgy's always here for us, right? They know what they're doing. They identified Savage's weak and we're going for the weak spot. And it pushes her even farther.
Get up here, Gidgy! If you want it, come get it!
Mike, I'm gonna need a loan next month.
Guys, I desperately need to pee, so we will be right back. Quick intermission. But, I mean, it's to the point where she now wants to take on Gidgy. What the fuck did Gidgy do? I don't know. Maybe it was...
While he goes pee, I'm going to do something because I want to share the stream to Twitter. So, while this is going.
Something she said in chat, or maybe it was just a jealousy that Gidgy's going to volunteer for Queens and Savage gets free money. Makes no sense. Be right back.
By the way, follow me on Twitter, too. Follow me on all socials, ETX or ETX213 everywhere. Links in the bio.
Night side rough, spyglass, he climbs from the wreck like what? Salt on his beard, gold on his name, like a map, every line from a flame. Hey, deck full of doubters, he turned them to crew. Hey, say my crown's fake, he's coming for you. Hey, rum on his breath, but his mind stays sharp. Hey, reads every scheme like it's letters in the dark. Hey, laugh in your face when you think you're the ace. He already shuffled the deck and rigged the race. Jim Star, pirate king of the LCU. Storms bow down when he's sailing through. True savage, he decides what's true. If you roll with the tide, then he'll roll. Jim Star, pirate king of the LCU. Every L that you take, he tattoos on you. True savage, nothing you can do. He's a wave, he's a crew, he's a point of view.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Sorry, I'm going to have multiple pee breaks. I slammed a shit ton of water before I even started this goddamn thing. But let's get into it. Right before we took the break, you know, Gidgey volunteering to do a weekend stream with Tina on Queens is another weak spot with the Savage, and Savage is going off.
Around this time, we're fired. We're gone. I don't give a fuck. He can fire me. He can get your ass up here. Bearded devil, get up here.
See, now I'm a problem. What did I do? You know, now the bearded devil. You know who calls me the bearded devil? That was like a Becky thing. That's like a thick Gemini thing, right? Now I'm the bearded devil. Okay. All right. What the fuck did I do?
Motherfucker, do me a favor.
Tina, there's nothing I can do but let her crash out.
We can't do that. We need override. We can't like that. I ain't gonna be in the motherfucking ER. When I get off this bitch, I'm gonna go eat a ribeye. That I can pay for. Unlike you broke ass motherfuckers down in the chat. That's what I'm gonna cook. I got a big fat one from the daggone butcher shop. What you got? You probably eat Happy Meals when I'm eating steak, bitch.
I do like the toys they put in Happy Meals, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
All these motherfuckers are damn Happy Meal babies. That's all they are. Suck my dick, stick chuck. Suck my dick.
At Vens 2017 super chatted 9.
Nah, Viper, she fully quit. Yep. Nah, she gone. She gone. She gone. And I think this is legit. You know, because I say in the LCU, I always say, I say this in chat a lot, the words fired, quit, and banned have zero meaning in the LCU. Those words don't mean anything. Unless it's certain people. There's only really a few people that have been truly banned. Like, as far as viewers, I don't exactly know. But hosts, there's only a handful that have been truly banned. And they use the term Voldemorted. I don't know why exactly. I mean, I know like Harry Potter, Voldemort, but they use... I don't know. I think they could have come up with something else as far as that goes. But there's only a small handful of people. Grace Thorpe is one of them. Lynx. Ruby Spacek. Fucking Becky. Rastov. I think that's about it. There might be a few others. Goddamn OBS, am I going laggy? But I think that's about it. So there's really only a small handful of people that are actually truly banned. And Savage is going to be added to that list, I think. I don't know. She quit, though. You know, she wasn't fired. She wasn't banned yet, I don't think. Either she might have been banned in the Discord or she took herself out. I think she just took herself out. Because I think she unfriended some people too. I don't know. But yeah, so.
$19.99. I thought Savage was supposed to be the badass who caused Becky to be afraid of going to fat camp LMAO.
Yeah, it's not the case. You know, it's just weakness. It's not strength. It's weakness, you know. Everybody is poor. No, all the Queens fans are poor, according to Savage, right? Again, this is part of the false narrative, right? She's rich. She's going to go eat a ribeye. You know, it's like this is crazy. I mean, people are...
Yeah, that's like a thing that's going on now. Like, she was talking about how she's going to go eat a ribeye and equates that with being rich. And another thing she said that'll come up at some point, she was talking about her husband. She's like, my husband makes 3 figures a year. She was so flustered and not paying attention to what she was saying. I think what she meant to say was 6 figures, but she said 3 figures. That means hundreds a year. So she didn't say that right. And then she said it a second time later on again. It's like, my husband makes, we're good. My husband makes 3 figures a year. And people were talking all sorts of shit on that. I'm like, oh my God. Savage 3 figures a year. What are you talking about? Anyway.
Are going to meme the ribeye with Savage forever, right? You act like a fool. They're going to make memes out of it. They've identified your weakness, and the ribeye thing is going to be a meme. It's been a meme since last night. It's going to continue to be a fucking meme. People are donating to other shows in the network mentioning the fucking ribeye. Like, I mean, it just is what it is.
Suck my dick. My dick will always be bigger than yours, whore. King!
I like New York strip myself. Thin cut New York strip. That's what I like.
He showed the fuck does slam nails. I got a man. I got a husband. I got income. Unlike you motherfuckers. Man, my goddamn husband makes 3 figures a year. What yours do? Nothing, because some of you ain't got no fucking man because you sit up here all goddamn day and night. You don't even touch fucking grass. You don't even...
Okay, so now...
Let me bring up chat. Wait, where is it? What the hell? Oops. Whatever. Anyway, because people are commenting about it.
Oh, now it's getting... Now we're going deeper. Now it's an attack on the Queens fans for simply watching the fucking show. Okay? The fact that you're watching the show right now means that you have no life. I mean, you see how one person in chat talking shit got Savage to then talk shit to all the fans. Call all the fans fucking poor. Start blaming me. She's going to start blaming the LCU. I mean, I know, 3 figures. Ugh.
Outside, you losers. You're fucking losers. All you protest motherfuckers are losers. All your life is this, a screen. I like to live my life. I like to go outside. Fuck what you're talking about. I'm a real person. I live life to the fullest. You motherfuckers do nothing but sit in a goddamn Discord all fucking 24 hours a day and run your fucking cocksuckers, but your ass won't get on this goddamn panel and say a motherfucking word to me. You whack ass, weak ass, pussy ass bitches.
And actually, to be honest, I didn't always really care for Savage too much. I think I just kind of tolerated it after a while. Like back on Milkers, like I watched it, but I watched it more so for Roxy. I always liked Roxy. I always thought Roxy was hilarious. When she would get drunk and do stupid shit and just get pissed off and her reactions to things, I always thought Roxy was so entertaining. Roxy, if you see this, I love it. You're funny as hell. You need to come back. You know, yeah, for a while I didn't really... You know, I liked her, but I didn't really care for her too much. But this kind of reflects on what I didn't care for, especially when she drank. There's a few people that, in the LCU, now these are grown-ass adults. She's 50 years old. Xylee is another one of these people that when they drink, when they get drunk, like shit-faced drunk, their whole, of course your whole demeanor changes and everything like that, but something strange happens with these two. When they get sloshy drunk, they turn into, like, children. Like, retarded children. It's very bizarre. You could go back on old Milker streams and stuff and watch. The way they talk, it's very like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's kind of like you're a little kid in trouble with your parents kind of thing. Like talking real low, talking very childlike. It's very, very strange. Like there was one in particular where she was so drunk and she kept thinking that that her husband was going to leave her. And she was like pleading with it. It's like, it was so fucking weird, dude. And I said something about it in chat one day. I'm like, why do you get like that when you're drunk? Or maybe it was either her or Xylee. And whoever it was that I said it to, they're like, I don't know. I think it was Xylee, actually. But it's the weirdest shit. It's so strange. I don't know how getting drunk turns you into a, like submissive, like retarded little kid that's like in trouble with your parents. It's so bizarre. Just want to throw that out there. But anyway.
Savage, are you familiar with trolling? Are you familiar with the guy that isn't going to get on panel, but he's going to say shit when he identifies your weaknesses to get you triggered and have a meltdown? All right? This is an L. This whole thing is an L for you. not the guy that trolled the ever-living fuck out of you in the chat. All right? When people view this, they're not going to be like, Savage is right. That guy's poor, and he's a pussy because he won't confront Savage face to face. No, that's not how anyone's going to fucking view it. This is just weakness, not strength.
Oh, wow. This is content right here. I love it. No, it's not. It's not.
At Kelly the Instigator super chatted $19.99. She brought up her grandchildren when she told you she couldn't work weekends. Once she did that, the chat latched onto that. Then it spiraled. Albert loved it, LOL.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you for the correction. And you know what? She can't work weekends because she's with her grandchildren. Fine. I did not tell her that she has to work a weekend. Mike did not tell her that she has to work a weekend. In fact, she's not working the weekend, and Gidgey is volunteering her time to make sure that Tina can have a weekend stream. Nobody is forcing her to work the weekends. But you will see, once we get to her private stream that happened last night on her personal channel, you can see the narrative of, they're making you work the weekends, you know? They're forcing you to not spend time with your grandchildren, you know? You're going to see them make up this fairy tale bullshit fucking narrative where she can be the victim and everyone else is the villain.
I'm not going to defer my opinion.
I got your PH level, retard. Your name is Retard. Retard. How proud your mother should be, bitch.
Oh.
Retard. You retard special ed looking motherfucker. Show your face. Show your face what you hide behind a little cartoon avatar. Fuck off what you talk about, bro. You people are losers to me. You're
Anyway, you get the gist. I'm gonna skip ahead to where she then turns on Tina and then Mike. And she said something to Tina. Tina was saying something, and then at one point, Savage goes, "Fuck what you talking about, Tina?" And Mike didn't like that. And then she said, "Fuck you" to Mike, or something like that. You'll see. So I'm gonna try and skip ahead
fucking losers
to that.
So Joe makes less than.
And let me tell you something. Mike is a good dude, okay? I've been watching his content for over a decade. Of course, any content creator, you only know them unless, you know, you ever meet them in person, spend any time with them or anything like that. You only know them to the extent of what they put out there, of what they show you on screen, okay? But, you know, I started watching Mike and Angry Grandpa and Tina like 11 years ago, okay? And I could tell you, from what I've seen, Mike is a good dude. He does a lot. He does a lot for Queens. He does a lot for the LCU. And he has, obviously, like everybody, we all have lives outside of the internet, online, and the LCU, right? Michael Green, kid behind a camera, is a multi-millionaire, okay? Like, I don't know if people are aware of, he's self-made, like Keemstar, who is also a self-made multi-millionaire. Hold on, OBS. Fucking son of a bitch. Keem started this as a hobby, as a project, for something to do. Okay? Because it's entertaining to him. It's a hobby. Mike, the only reason he got in this to begin with was to help Tina out. And he's done a tremendous amount for Tina and the LCU as a whole. Okay? So, when Savage now turns on Tina and then turns on Mike, of course he gets pissed for both of those things, and he sees that she's tanking the show as well and knows what's going to happen. And, you know, admittedly, he even said he probably should have shut it down sooner, but at the time, while it was happening, he was just letting it, you know, I'm sure he's just letting it play out, you know, to get donos and everything. But then it just, backfired essentially, and then, you know, there was no return to that point. I don't know, maybe he was thinking it was going to calm down or something like that, but as it's going on, he's just getting more and more pissed off. And then when she turns on not just Tina, but Mike also, then he crashes out on her. Now, Mike doesn't crash out very often, but let me tell you something. When Mike gets pissed, like, it's kind of like most nice guys are really nice and really, until they get pissed off. And Mike's like that. Mike can get along with everybody. I'm like that too. But when I fucking get pissed off, watch out. But I'm really quick to forgive. And Mike is like that too. He even said that, like he said he went off on Twiggy one night, like a minute later, 2 minutes later, he's like, all right, bring him back in or something like that. I'm like that as well. But anyways, but when he goes off, which you'll see in a second.
And then 1K per month.
Yeah,
Love
try
these
me.
emojis.
What is it saying?
There's nothing wrong with this. You
Savage.
don't fuck with me. You bother me. Don't care. No, I don't.
And it was just building up as it was going on.
Don't care. You think I've been so
Reality check. It's the real one. Begging to get fired so she can, again, live in this false narrative where
trying my hardest to get the show going. I was trying my hardest to get goals made.
Wait.
and making more fucking problems so this thing won't get fixed. But also, you can understand why. She's not a person that can handle reality. Just watched Savage, someone that he works with every day and does everything he can to help out. So Queens has a good show and everyone makes good money and da-da-da-da, right? And the fans are happy. He just seen her completely self-destruct, begging to get fired. The real world Savage.
Supposed to say when you're
I
dumb
don't
ass
care.
is with your menopausal dumb fucking ass.
So what?
Dumb fucking cunt.
So what? Be mad. I don't care. I don't care no more, Michael. I don't care.
Who gives a fuck if you care or not?
I don't know if I set her off, but holy fucking batshit, bro.
Fucking Tina's killing
See
me.
what I'm talking about? It's dead air. It's fucking dead air. Dead air. Am I the only one talking? Hello? Hello, McFly?
You're crashing out like a dumb bitch right now, Savage. Course is dead air. You menopausal cunt fucking bitch.
Care, Michael. I
You
don't
dumb
care.
cunt.
I don't care, Michael. I don't
Is
care.
it dead air? What do we...
So this sets Mike off, right? Now, I feel like Mike has a right to be upset in this moment. Savage said that everyone was against her in the LCU, except for Yo Mama. Yo Mama's a real one. Even though Mike's worked his ass off to help Queens and to help Savage. Mike doesn't have to get up and go on camera and take pies to the face and dress up like a baby and fucking do all these punishment type streams, but he does to help the show. And one of his teammates is Savage. And she straight up betrayed him to Mike's face. You heard it right there. Betrayed the ever-living fuck out of him. Only Yo Mama's the real one. Mike had to witness the channel that he's worked on for 4 years. He had to witness some of the...
Key mistakenly said 4 years there. Keem is dyslexic. I think he meant to say years. He either said, it sounded like he said 4 years. He might have said for years. But, I guess he's been working on it. But Queens has been around a little over a year. So, I don't know. But anyway.
Biggest supporters and the people in the chat that actually support the show get called poor. They're all poor. Mike had to witness her issuing death threats to some of those fans. And then there's a moment of silence because she's ranting and they're just sitting back, letting her get it out of her system. And then she points the gun directly at Mike and Tina. Dead air, dead air, dead air. This is your guys' fault. Do you know why it's their fault? Because you created a alternate reality, fairy tales, a false narrative in your fucking head. And you decide to live in this world instead of the real world, Savage.
Supposed to say when you're dumb ass is rambling on with your menopausal dumb fucking ass.
So what? So what?
Dumb fucking cunt.
So what? Be mad. I don't care. I don't care no more, Michael. I don't care.
Who gives a fuck if you care or not? You're gonna go back to making $1,200 a month. Congratulations. Pay off your rent with that, you dumb useless bitch.
I don't.
Now, I seen some people give Mike some criticism here. And yeah, Mike lost his fucking cool. Mike's in the wrong, right? But he just watched Savage, someone that he works with every day and does everything he can to help out. So Queens has a good show and everyone makes good money and da-da-da-da, right? And the fans are happy. He just seen her completely self-destruct, begging to get fired so she can, again, live in this false narrative where she's the victim. I got fired. I didn't do anything wrong, right? So he's lost his fucking cool. And is he wrong for this? Yes. But also, you can understand why.
Need this shit. I don't need this shit. No, I don't need it. You think I need it? I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need this shit, Michael. Oh, you want to go with me, Michael? You want to fucking go with me, Michael? You better not. You better not go with me, Michael. Fuck you, Michael. Fuck you, Michael. Fuck you, Michael.
Mike's lost it. All right. Now Mike is super in the wrong. All right. Savage goes, you want to go there? Because, multiple different times with her fight with Twiggy, right? Savage has said, Joe's coming to get you. Her husband's coming to get Twiggy, right? So I can only assume, I'm not Mike, but he starts going, I'll slap your husband in your face, right? Because he knows that this threat is going to come or something. That Joe's going to come beat up Mike or some bullshit, right?
Mike has since apologized to both Savage and Joe, by the way. So.
Fuck you, don't care.
How about we tell Joe what really happened to Fat Camp?
Yo, shut up. You better not. Oh, look, you want to go there? You want to fucking go there?
I fucking sure do want to go there.
Let's go there then. Let's go there.
Let's start right now, bitch. Go there.
Start it with me, Michael. I don't know why you so fucking pissed off. You love this shit. You love it.
See, this is where Savage backed down. So, whatever. What happens at Fat Camp stays at Fat Camp, Like, if you know the lore on that, then fine. But this is where she backed down, because she's like, you want to go there? And then he's like, whatever. And then she's like, I don't know why you're so mad, blah, blah, blah. And then she, backs down, because she doesn't really want to go there. So.
Shit, Michael. You want us to fight.
Obviously.
I don't give a fuck.
You're going back to working with Rocky like a fucking loser.
He explains it right there. She goes, I don't know why you're fired up. He's like, you're crashing our fucking show. You're destroying our fucking show.
Tail put between your legs with the fat kids. Fuck you.
Goodbye.
Fuck you.
And that is the end of Queens. When we get back, we're going to tell you more about these fake bullshit fucking narratives that got spun up. And I'm going to tell you what happens next. We're going to take a brief break. We will be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
From the wreck like what? Salt on his beard, hey. Gold on his name, hey. Scars like a map, every line from a flame, hey. Deck full of doubters, he turned them to crew, hey. Say my crown's fake, he's coming for you, hey. Rum on his breath, but his mind stays sharp, hey. Reads every scheme like it's letters in the dark, hey. Laugh in your face when you think you're the ace. He already shuffled the deck and rigged the race. Jim Star, pirate king of the LCU. Storms bow down when he's sailing through. True savage, he decides what's true. If you roll with the tide, then he'll roll him star. Pirate king of the LCU. Every L that you take, he tattoos on you. True savage, nothing you can do. He's the wave, he's the crew, he's the point of view. Rust on the anchor, blood on the rail. He reads your whole script from a single thumbnail. Barrels of receipts locked under the floor. Pull one cork, watch it should flood the whole shore. Enemies whisper, he amplifies it. Turns quiet rumors to a cannon riot. Speak from the chest or stay off my sea. He'll drag fake tales to the ocean's knee. Hands on the wheel, eyes on the feed. Hunting for the weak cards, hungry for the greed. You chase clout, he chase proof. You post cap, he post truth. And Star, pirate king of the LCU. Storms bow down when he's sailing through. True savage, he decides what's true. If you roll with the tide, then he'll roll him Star.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. So, Queens is a complete disaster. Woman, I got to respond to this real quick. Queens is a complete disaster, and I find out about it at the very tail end. You know, I just got back from picking up my pizzas. I immediately got on a call with Mike, and he told me he had to delete the stream right away. So I was a little bothered by that because I wanted to see what happened. I could only really go on what happened based on what Mike is telling me. And so Mike tells me what happened on the stream, how she got one guide and then started attacking everyone, had a series of TOS violations. And then, you know, he told me straight up that he snapped on her, said a bunch of crazy shit and fired her live on air. And I go, oh, fuck, I just want to see what happened. I want to know, right? I remember putting out some sort of voice note in the Discord.
At Snaggletooth super chatted $19.99. Shout out Lalco Gold, best show in Nulka.
Man, Snaggletooth really loves that Iceman, dude. But I put out some statement in the Discord asking people, like, if you have any footage of this, get it to me, right? Because I need to see what happened. And then I reached out to Savage, and me and Savage had about a 20-minute phone call on Discord. And, you know, she explained to me, you know, why she got so triggered, you know, all the stuff that she has to do behind the scenes to make Queens work, right? She's supposed to be watching her grandbabies, and she had, in order to do Queens at 4 p.m., you know, she's got to get in line super early. She's got to be the first one to pick up her kid, grandkid, and then come back. And then as soon as she gets back, then her grandkid has to wait like 2 hours with a tablet or something, so she can do the show. And it's just, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare what she has to do to make the show work. And it was a soft spot for her. And when someone said something like that, she just lost her fucking cool. And, you know, she told me that she's done with the LCU and this and that. I said, listen, let me fix this. All right. I need you to calm the fuck down and let me fix this. I noticed while I was on the call with her is that she, or I think before the call even started, that she set up a stream titled "Fuck Everybody in the LCU" on her personal channel. Everybody in the LCU, again, just another false narrative that everyone's out to get her. It's just not true. It's literally not true. So in our conversation, I said, Savage, please don't do your personal stream tonight, because your fans are going to ask you about this. There's going to be a lot of people asking you about it, and you're going to cause more problems. You're going to get baited into it. Even if you're trying to keep your cool and resolve things, you're going to get baited into talking shit and making more fucking problems so this thing won't get fixed. She refused. You know, she said that she needed to go to her people. Well, having to go hang out with her people is what we call on the internet a safe spot. She wanted to be around people that told her that she's right and everything she did is justified. And whatever false narrative she spins up, whatever fairy tale narrative that she's telling, you're right, Queen. You're right, Queen. Savage needed her safe place. I kept stressing over and over again, please don't do your personal stream. It's going to make everything worse. We finally concluded that private call with she's going to do her stream no matter what. So I told her exactly what to say. Say, look, I don't want to get into it, right? I'm trying to calm things down, and we're going to try to fix things by Monday so we can all still work together and save Queens, right? She agreed to me in that call that she would do that. That is not what happened. It's not what happened. She went live on her personal channel. Some middle-aged fat bitch was up on panel with her. You're right, Queen. Fuck those LCU people. They're trying to get you. All little birdies with their little pirate flags, just repeating and instigating the false narrative and making things so much worse. Let me ask you a question, Savage. Those people up on panel saying all that shit, are they really your friends? Do they really got your back? Because I think a real friend and a real supporter would tell your ass when you're fucking wrong. Would call you on your shit. I hear you talking about real ones. This person's a real one. I'm a real one. I didn't see a single person up there that was a real one. I seen a bunch of fake phonies. I seen a lot of people that were gassing you up to make the problem even worse because it was their personal entertainment. A real motherfucker would tell you to your face that you done fucked up. And who's doing that right now? But without further ado, let's get into this bullshit that happened last night. I think we can start it around like maybe 13 minutes.
Her opinion doesn't matter.
Right, so fuck off. Yeah, it is my opinion.
She's the main host on the second main show. Like, what are you talking about?
Let's see. They said the reason why you crashed out is because you were drunk. No, Jamie May, I had only drunk one surge.
Half of a can, or, yeah.
It was only one surge. And I had started on this segment and hadn't finished it yet. So I wasn't drunk. It was just a build up. It was just a whole
But
build up.
Nico, the goal never even got met.
I mean,
those White Claw cans is like 2 White Claws in one. So if you drank 2 and was starting a third one, what is that? That's like 3 White Claws. And if you drink them, White Claw, it's the same as beer. It's like 5%. But if you drink them in quick succession, or if you drink them fast enough, you can get a buzz. If it's your first White Claw of the night, you can get a buzz off of one. So, I mean, to keep it going, you have to keep, But I'm saying, if you drink it fast enough, or relatively quick, you can get a little buzz off of one White Claw. I'm not saying like you're drunk or like really, really buzzed, but I'm saying you can start a buzz on one White Claw. So,
I mean,
look, people were asking me to check the lot number on your hormone patches because they thought you got possessed or something was bad with them. I mean, you were having health issues this week because you didn't have your patch, right? You had a whole bunch of stuff.
Especially if you don't drink every night and there's a little bit of time in between or something like that, then absolutely.
Come together. Yeah, I was asked that in the thing. Check your patch. Yeah.
We can blame it on that if y'all want to. I mean, I've already had my steak and a baked potato, and now I'm drinking my third one, and it's what,
I mean, I think it's a
9:17?
factor. See, I was in the chat trolling you today, and I was like, why do you have that cross on? I mean, you would say, I don't know, I think it has something to do with it.
I did see you, T-Pack. I did see you.
So, it starts off pretty calm, all right? It starts off pretty calm, all right? We're just making jokes about what happened.
Even my own people were trolling me up. No, look, I'm gonna tell you like this. I was trying my hardest to get the show going. I was trying my hardest to get goals at 3:45. That's 20 minutes. I had to get my grandbaby situated and get myself prepared for a 2-hour show. It's a lot. And
another thing, she's always talking about like leave family out, this and that, and here she is giving her full breakdown of her IRL or RL. So I don't know. I haven't had I pretty much I started this channel a year and a half ago, and I've said little to nothing of my real life. You know, so and it's best to do that, because at the end of the day, for a content creator, the whole goal is to make content for entertainment purposes, not to for it's for entertainment. It's for an escape. Regardless of we're being real or not, we all as content creators portray a character to some extent. I mean, even in your normal everyday lives, you're never really truly your true self until there's no one around, you're by yourself, no camera on, you know what I'm saying? You know, and like I say in my channel, my YouTube channel, it started as a mask channel. I would do videos on masks. I still do mask content, but I have a line in there, and it's in my bio of the channel, and at the end it says, "We all wear masks," and it's from the Mask movie. Jim Carrey, and there's a scene where he's talking to the psychologist or whatever, and he's like, "We all wear masks, metaphorically speaking," and it's true. In fact, we don't just wear one mask. We as humans wear multiple different masks every day of our lives. Your mask at work, your mask when you're out with your friends, your mask when you're out at the bar or dating, this, that. We all wear different masks daily, online, even multiple masks online. So you're never really, truly your authentic self. You know what I mean? I'm myself, pretty much, but I play up, we all play up certain aspects of our personalities online. You know what I mean? This isn't, that's why we have usernames and don't go by our real names and stuff like that. It's all part of it. You can be a real one. You could be a real motherfucker and be real, but you're here to entertain at the end of the day. And in my own content, am I always trying to be entertaining? No. These hangout streams, but still, at the end of the day, it's listed as entertainment, and that's the whole purpose of it, But when you start, and you could talk about your IRL, no problem, but you have to limit what you say. Everything in moderation is the key, especially when there's haters involved in this and that, and people trying to bait you into reactions and this and that, and then you just giving them more fuel for the fire. You're giving them reaction. You're giving them exactly what they want. So, yeah.
Plus, now
there's ways to deal with it, and that's to not react to it and just block them or whatever. Hide them in the chat, whatever. Don't even say anything at all. Act like you don't even see it. It's easier said than done, but that's what you have to do.
This week has been really hard because she has been really wanting me to be with her. Mama, please don't do that show today. Please spend time with me. Please spend time with me. She's getting affected. So I got extra stress on me this week. And then I get up here and I'm trying to do a good show and I got motherfuckers in the chat gassing me up day after day after day after day. And so, yeah, today I blew. I freaking blew when they tried to say, oh, you're such a bad grandmother. You're this, you're that. Oh, how could you be this and be that with your...
You fucking cunt, you fucking bitch, blah, 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 this, that.
This is Twiggy shit right here. See this?
Fucking pop up on my phone.
Y'all see that?
Yeah, he's a...
Oh my God.
To stop Twiggy from saying anything or doing anything, he wants to hang out with people like that.
Here and tell him what really happened. Well, motherfucker, you told him what really happened on the phone. How many times?
Yeah, so we're gonna walk it back now because it's convenient.
Yeah, exactly.
The whole LCU is to blame for what happened today, not her.
Fire us all the way.
I will be.
But anyway, you get the point. She crashed out and then she ended up quitting. So.
If you don't go back, Savage, for sure.
She made $100 last night. 100. And there was like 400 people watching the stream. She was doing pretty well.
And talking. A lot of people just like that. You know, they like to just see you and talk to you. They like engaging in the chat. I can't even engage in the chat because they're fucking haters. They're pieces of fucking shit. And I'm sorry.
Like Girl, final month.
I called it. I'm sorry if I was so real today, calling them losers out. They ain't.
And somehow Twiggy has broken the rules, saying through the noise. But I'm saying, what kind of gaslighting bullshit is this? You're now somehow inventing that I'm trying to take down your channel, Savage.
Yeah, and he jumps up on her stream at one point, and yeah, she was just going off, man. It was just from bad to worse, you know.
When you just flagged one of mine, like what? Like again, this is an alternate reality that you've invented. You flag one of my channels, and then you outright accuse me of trying to take down yours. I didn't flag anything. I didn't do anything. I still have done nothing to you.
I don't
We're not giving you advice. I mean, what kind of fucking... We're in the upside down world over here. You got flaggers over here who false flag.
The shit
Yeah,
out of
false
every
flag,
time
and then you accuse me of trying to
it's
take down your
against
channel.
terms of
I mean,
service,
what
bro.
kind of shit
It's
is this?
against terms of service to be on the phone all day, bro. I don't
I'm
care.
probably actually going to warn you. Change the pirate flag to fraud flag. I mean, that's some fraud shit.
No, you fraud shit. You're a punk bitch. You're a punk bitch.
You flagged in front of all these people.
Change
the LCW, the gay pride flag. How about that? That's funny. That's funny, bro. I mean, that's just some fake fraud shit.
Why is it? Why is it? Why is it? Why is it?
You're trying to say it's a false flag.
Because I know bitch.
You did.
Hold on.
Dude,
I'm not one of these little scared little bitches that you can run.
And my sister was fired, so why the fuck would you be using a thumbnail?
Oh, God. I got to just mute everyone on the panel. I cannot listen to you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, I'm just going to mute you so I can't hear you.
And I'm going to give you good advice. And that's exactly what I did when I told you not to do this damn stream, Savage. I don't need you to kiss my ass. I need you to trust me and listen to what I'm saying and trust that I'm giving you good advice.
In my DMs day after day after day after day.
Excuse
Please come
me.
back. Please come back. Please come back.
You're
Please
just
come
going
back.
on and on and on. What,
No, I'm telling the truth, motherfucker.
You want to jump onto a new subject now, or are we going to talk about
No,
one thing
what do
at a
you
time?
want to do? What do you want to do? Why are you
I wanted to come in here.
If
I wanted to come in here.
Take it all away. I don't get two fucks. I'm happy right here with my real people that don't cutthroat me. That don't cutthroat me.
I'm happy right here with my real people. They're not real. They're telling you what you want to hear.
At Remo the Turk super chatted $19.99. When Keem responds, it's like a Reaper's deep dive plus HR session on a single topic. Exactly what you'd expect and hope for. Cheers for running this with a level head response during dry January clinking beer mugs.
It's been tough. It's been tough. It is dry January. And I'm only 10 days in. I got 20 days left. More than that. Yeah, this shit sucks. All I want to do right now is fucking grab some White Claws and drink them. But I'm not going to. Because I made a fucking promise to myself. Again, I like T-Pack. That troll guy, I like him. The lady, that lady is such an instigator. You know? And I'm not saying that T-Pack didn't instigate too and make things worse. He did, but not on her level. Not on her level, right? But I don't see anyone on the panel as real people, my real people. I see them as yes men. You know, whatever your fucking opinion is, you right, Savage, you right. They'll let you walk down a fucking hallway with traps and booby traps everywhere because you want to go down it. Yeah, go ahead, Savage. Go down that way. Well, go ahead. No one's saying, like, Savage, you're fucking up. Stop. Savage, stop. No, Savage, don't burn the bridge. Savage, no. Don't be flagging, right? I think someone actually did say that, to be fair. Someone told you not to, right? But I don't see anybody on this panel as a real one. I see them, as yes men. Or just fans. Maybe they're just fans telling you what you want to fucking hear. I don't see anything real about this.
You do, and let your hosts do. Your hosts are pieces of shit. Everybody is pieces of shit over there.
No host was doing anything.
Everyone. Noticed again, everyone is a piece of shit, including Mike, Tina, and apparently me. I mean, you see how I'm being treated up there. I didn't do anything to her. But everybody is a piece of shit. This time, our good friend Yo Mama, he didn't even escape that one, bro. Yo Mama, you didn't get but Yo Mama's a real one that time. You caught that one too, Yo Mama. Everyone.
Who you? It was a fan in the chat that got you riled up.
Don't matter. And everybody's in this fucking chat running their goddamn mouth. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. Bow down, motherfuckers. Get the fuck out.
Look, did I call you after the stream ended?
Yeah, you did. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear nothing else from you. You're a manipulator. You are a manipulator. You are such a manipulator. You say you can do something you don't do it.
Lord Troll, I need help.
Am I a manipulator? We're almost to the end of this story. You know everything that happened, all right? You know what was said in my private conversation with Savage, right? Right? Did I manipulate, or was I just giving her good advice? Because I can manipulate. I can if I want to. But I didn't. I just gave you good advice on how to fix this.
Bro, I can't even get a conversation. Hold on, Savage. Hold on a minute. Keem, don't you think after you've seen the clip that Mike was in the wrong a little bit?
Of course he was, and so was Savage. They're both in the wrong.
Then how come you don't walk him like a dog and make him dance?
I first of all,
make it.
See, do you see why these are not real ones? Savage. Yeah. Troll God wants me to walk Mike like a dog and make him dance. Because Troll God, or whatever his name is here, right? Only Mike fucked up, not you. Savage, you did no wrong, Queen. You did no wrong, Queen. Only Mike fucked up. That's not a real one. That is not a real one. That's not what a real one does. A real one would have told you fucked up and Mike fucked up.
Make him do it in front of the public if you want Savage back.
Can I speak?
I said fucking 2 sentences, dude.
Okay, well, I'm trying. You asked me a question. One of my pet peeves is when someone asks me a question and I go to answer and then they have more to say. It's like, dude, let me answer the question you just asked, right?
Go ahead. But
tonight, Savage, got triggered by someone in the chat and messed up. And
by the way, the whole time Keem was up there, didn't raise his voice not once. When they're calm, tried to derail her, and she continued to derail. So
started attacking fans and people that donated, calling them poor, death threats. I mean, it was bad, right? But we've all been there. We've all had meltdowns, right? I've had meltdowns, right? We've all been there, right? This pushed Mike to a point where he had a fucking meltdown, right? Because he's worked on this channel for 2 years. He's had to deal with Becky. He's had to deal with like all these different characters, Gigi and Savage and Tina, and he has a meltdown because he's worked so hard on this damn thing, and he snaps. They're both in the wrong tonight, and they both know they're in the wrong tonight. That's why the stream got deleted. Mike knows he's in the wrong. Savage has to know she's in the wrong. I don't know if she said it, but she has to know like how she acted tonight was wrong, right? And I knew that this stream was going to turn into more problems instead of solutions. All I want is for everyone to calm the fuck down and to put this damn show back together again because the fans love it. And they're not going to have the queens that they want if this thing blows up.
But it's only a problem for you.
You know better than that, King. People say fight your shit all.
Yeah, you want to mute Miko too? Apparently he's a woman too, even though he's literally a fucking man. What the fuck talk about?
Honestly, you were talking so much that I thought there was 2 women talking. I honestly thought there was 2 women talking. My apologies to the dude I muted. I thought there had to have been 2 women talking because the frequency and the speed of that woman's voice. I mean, she came out like 2 voices, bro.
Savage, I love you. You got this, girl. I promise you got this. It's okay.
I'm just not going to stand down.
No, you can't.
Do not back down from shit.
That's a lie. That's all it is.
And remember the analogy. remember the analogy that I gave you, that these people on panel would lead her down a hallway with fucking traps, you know? And they're telling her, even though they've seen it with their own eyes, her make all these mistakes in front of them, right? Don't back down, Savage. Keep living in this fake fairy tale land that we've invented for you, where you're the victim and everyone's out to get you. There's literally saying it right here to her. They're not real ones. They're fake. They're yes men.
You need to finish venting and take it down a notch. Then you need to decide if you want to go back. That's really where you're at.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's all up to you.
I mean, T-Pack right there is talking sense. He's like, he's saying what needs to be said. Calm the fuck down. Decide what's best for you.
It's not up to Keem. It's up to you.
Yeah,
it's your life, not his.
I'm not going to back down, and I'm not going to be
exactly.
I'm not going to be disrespected. I'm just not. Either you
they're just mad because they're
me,
dealing with someone that won't deal with disrespect.
And I shouldn't have to deal with this a whole year now, a whole fucking year.
Exactly.
Again, they're just mad because they're dealing with someone that won't deal with disrespect. How did she deal with disrespect? Threatening to kill people? Making herself look like a complete fool? Making herself look weak. Like very weak. That's how she dealt with the disrespect.
Over it. I'm over it.
That's why he's in his fucking 40s and has a 20. Let me not say that. Let me not say that. Never mind.
Let's don't add anything to it. Let's let them work it out, McKenna. Let's just.
I will. I'll shut up.
All right, I'm gonna shut her on down, y'all. It's 11:30. Good Lord, it has been a fucking up Friday for real.
Yes.
Oh my God. I appreciate you. T-Pat, we're gonna have a phone call after this.
I'm gonna go find me a damn value. Bye.
Thanks for being here, Miko. Thanks for being here.
All she did was make herself look stupid. Make herself look like a fucking idiot. That's all Savage did. At the end of all this, that's all she did. And I said that I'd be fucking embarrassed to come back after all this if I were her. So I was saying, I don't see a way back from this. I'd be fucking so embarrassed. You know? But, hey.
Thank you, Miko. Thank you, McKenna. Thank you, Troll.
Love you, Savage. Love you, Troll.
Yes. Love y'all. I love all
y'all.
the pirates in the chat. Thank y'all for being here.
And you know what? You know who else did this? And look at where they are now. Non-existent on the internet. Becky did the same shit. Look where that ended up. Becky's been MIA for like 3 goddamn months. Apparently she's in a mental institution. So
the support. Thank you.
Thank you, Savage. Thank you, chatters. Thank you, everybody.
All right, y'all have a good weekend. Have a good weekend, because I'm going to be spending it with my grandbabies. And I'm not going to be back on this computer. No more. The whole weekend. I need a break. I need a minute break. My head's hurting. I love y'all so much. See y'all later. Goodbye.
Okay, so that's how it ended. Somebody told me that she said at the end of that stream that she's never coming back. She did not say that, so that was wrong, bad information. Look, should Savage be Voldemort and completely fired from the LCU for everything you just witnessed? 100%.
At Slamnel super chatted $19.99. Joe makes 3 figures a year. She don't need the LCC. 100 points, 100 points, 100 points, 100 points, skull.
This stream, the intent of this stream is not to talk shit on Savage. The intent of this stream is not to embarrass Savage or, you know, get people to harass her or talk shit about her. That is not the intent of this stream. The entire purpose of this stream is hopefully to teach Savage where she went wrong. The entire intent of this stream is for the people that watched her personal stream last night and heard all this false narratives that everyone's out to get her and that she's the victim and people are trying to ruin her life and all that stuff in the LCU. That it's just not true. The whole idea that somehow Twiggy broke the rules and, you know, is in problems with YouTube. It's not true. She's the one that's broken fucking the YouTube terms of service multiple fucking times. For this to be fixed, Savage truly needs to learn from this experience. Learn how she fucked up multiple times. Learn how, when I gave her advice not to do that fucking stream, that I wasn't trying to manipulate her. I wasn't trying to stop her from making her $100. By the way, she made $100 on that stream. I wasn't trying to stop her from making her $100. I simply knew that that stream was going to cause more fucking problems with me trying to fix this thing. And honestly, Savage is going to have to apologize. She's going to. Because if she's going to look at this and learn from it and realize that she's wrong, what do you do when you're wrong? You say, I'm sorry. Try not to make the same mistake again. And if Savage doesn't want to do that and doesn't want to come back, hopefully everybody that watched this stream understands whose fault it is that this blew up in the first place. Savages. Thank you, guys.
And that's that, kids. So, that is the story on Savage's crash out and then quitting. Since then, she's quit. I believe she put a post up on her YouTube channel, is where you can see that, I think. And then somebody posted that in the LCU Discord chat, main chat. And then, for the weekend stream, Gidgy went back on Queens with Tina and Mike, and it was an excellent show. Last night's stream, Saturday, was one of the best Queens streams in a while. It was really good. And I hope Gidgy stays permanent. Gidgy seems to have redeemed herself. And hopefully she stays like that and doesn't fuck up again either. Because it was a great show. It really was. If you're there watching, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It was last night's stream with Gidgy, Tina, and Mike was the best Local Queen stream in a while. So, that is where we're going to end this. So, if you enjoyed the stream, go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already. When you do subscribe, please be sure to hit that notification bell and set it to all. So that way you get notified every time I upload a new video, a new short, or go live, like right meow. Share the stream. Comment in chat while I'm live. Comment on the VOD. Because all these little things that you do that I always try to ingrain, they all count as engagement and they all help me out. Like I said, I already hit the threshold for the first tier of monetization. However, in the Earn tab, I'm just waiting for YouTube to get caught up. When it catches up and it unlocks the first tier of monetization, which enables channel memberships, super chats, and merch. So I'm going to have a couple tiers, 2 or 3 tiers, I don't know, for channel memberships. And with those channel memberships are going to unlock perks for you members, which will be early access content, members only content, members only live streams, members only gaming streams. The members will have access to come and play whatever game I'm playing at the same time, like say Call of Duty. You'll be able to come into the lobby and you're going to have a mic. And so that way you not only have access to the members only stream, but you have access to the members only lobby, so you could play the game while we stream and talk at the same time, which I think is a pretty cool incentive if I don't say so myself. Fucking OBS, you son of a bitch! Yes. And then merch. I'll be able to, through like a third-party seller, I'll be able to release ETX merch. So I think I'm just gonna do T-shirts and hoodies with my channel logo and name, which the logo is it's an alien face. It's a stitched alien face. So basically, it's like like an alien mask. And for those of you that don't know, ETX, there's a few meanings behind it, but one of them, the ET, stands for extraterrestrial. Okay, so I'm very much into comics and sci-fi and horror and things like that, and astronomy and sci-fi, aliens, pyramids, all that stuff, ancient aliens, all that stuff. Like, I find all that stuff fascinating. And the Alien franchise as well, the movies, Predator, Alien, all that stuff. I love it. So that's where the ET comes into play. And then the X stands for Xeno. I've had many online names throughout the years, and I used to go by, one of them was ET Xeno. But many people couldn't pronounce Xeno correctly. When they would say it or read it out loud in a chat or something like that, they would say Exteno, or they just couldn't say it most of the time. Some people knew what it was, most did not. It stands for Xeno, which is a xenomorph, again, from the Alien movies. So it's E.T. Xeno, extraterrestrial Xeno, which is, in other words, alien. So, but I just shortened it to ETX to simplify it. So that's what it is, ETX, okay? So I will have ETX merch, and you, the members, will become members or soldiers in the ETX army. That's what it's gonna be. Oh yeah. Maybe I'll have wristbands or slap stickers or something. ETX army. I don't know. I have some ideas for things. So yeah, that's the plan, Stan. And yeah, that is pretty much it. So, like always, if you want to continue to see more content like this, then obviously stay tuned, and we will see you. Yeah, you, right there. Yeah, you.